Cameras were built to keep us safe, quiet eyes in our rooms.
Like, oh my God, he's looking behind, there's nothing there. I'm covering my face like, oh my God, I cannot.
Blinking lights above our doors, lenses watching empty streets at night. They were designed to protect us. Yet sometimes, they end up filming something else, something that doesn't belong in our world. We're counting down 30 pieces of real footage where security cameras caught moments the universe wanted hidden. Moments that terrified witnesses, haunted investigators, and broke the comfort of everyone who watched. The deeper we go, the darker it gets. The Dead Man's Motorcycle. Mexico, 2024. A backyard sits silent under the weight of night. A security camera quietly watches an old motorcycle, a machine whose owner died only days earlier, leaving it parked exactly where he last touched it. Without warning, the bike begins to tremble. A slow, deliberate shudder rolls through the metal, as if invisible hands have gripped the handlebars. It rocks, it leans, it turns. Surrounded only by silence and an empty backyard, the motorcycle tips over and crashes to the ground. Some say it was finally letting go. Others believe the rider had never truly left. The disappearing driver. A routine traffic stop. A young woman, calm and cooperative, hands over her registration. The officer tells her to wait inside the locked vehicle and steps away for a moment. When he turns back, she is gone. The doors remain shut. The road stays empty. The body cam reveals nothing. Investigators replayed the footage frame by frame, hunting for the second she escaped. That second does not exist. The car was sealed. The street was deserted, yet she vanished, as if the air itself had swallowed her whole. To this day, the case has never been solved. The hoofed woman in Yemen. Late at night, in a quiet shop in Yemen, the owner stood alone behind his counter. Then, she walked in. Her skin was pale, almost gray. Her face was wrong in ways he could barely describe. She didn't browse. She didn't buy. She only stared, asking the strangest questions. Who died? Why are you listening to the Quran? He froze, every instinct screaming that this was no customer. When the footage spread online, viewers noticed what he had missed in his terror. Beneath her robe, her feet were hooves, the kind folklore had warned about for centuries. The Crawling Woman of Oregon. It was 2:40 in the morning when a motion alert lit up a homeowner's phone in Oregon. He opened the feed expecting a stray animal and saw a woman, on all fours, crawling across his lawn toward his house. Her movements were unnatural, too smooth, too animal. She approached the door, then the camera lost her. She never walked away. She never left the frame. She simply stopped existing on the recording. When he called the police, the officer's voice changed. They already knew about her. Reports had been coming in for weeks, and nobody had managed to catch her. The Faceless Children. A church guard rewound the night vision footage, expecting a quiet evening. What he found froze him in his seat. Small figures were running down the aisle, playful, weightless, almost laughing. When he zoomed in, the breath left his lungs. They had no faces. Their heads were smooth, blank outlines moving in the dark. He played it back several times, searching for an explanation. By sunrise, the church was untouched, the locks intact, the dust undisturbed, the building empty of any sign that anyone had stepped inside. And the children never returned. Whatever ran through that house of prayer was never meant to be filmed. The Junkyard Ghost Girl. A bus driver wandered into a quiet junkyard, hunting cheap parts. An old, rusting bus caught his eye. Then he saw her, a girl in the window, hair falling across her face, eyes locked onto him through the cracked glass. He assumed someone had taken shelter inside. He pulled the door open, ready to apologize. The bus was empty. Dust covered every seat. The interior sat silent, untouched, abandoned for years. The girl was gone, yet she had been staring straight at him seconds before. He walked away from that junkyard without taking a single part. Pearl eyes. It started as a stupid dare among friends. One of them sat in front of the camera and asked someone to shine a flashlight directly into his eyes. The beam hit. The camera caught what no one expected. His corneas reflected the light wrong. They glowed, pale, smooth, glassy, like two perfect pearls embedded in his face. He blinked. They stayed unnatural. Some doctors online whispered about a rare condition called megalocornea. Others whispered something else entirely, because for one strange moment, in that flash of light, he didn't look human at all. The crawling woman of Italy. Past midnight in Italy, a family's phones buzzed at once. Motion alert. They opened the feed and stopped breathing. A woman was on their property, on all fours, dragging herself across the ground. Her body looked human. Her movement did not. Her arms reached forward like an animal hunting. Her head twitched as she searched, crawling from one corner of the yard to another, as if something kept calling her closer. The family stayed locked inside, watching through glass, too afraid to open the door. She circled for what felt like hours, then finally crawled back into the dark. The boy pulled by something unseen. A quiet evening. A grandmother smiled softly at her young grandson, sitting beside her. The security camera in the corner recorded it all. Ordinary, warm, safe. Then, without warning, the boy was yanked sideways. His legs shot out as if seized by an invisible hand. He cried out, terror flooding his small face, and bolted from the room. The grandmother was left staring at empty air. Everything in the room sat exactly where it was, undisturbed, lifeless, silent. The family says strange events had been unfolding in that house for weeks. Whatever pulled him was still inside. The dancer who twists 360 degrees. She rose to fame quickly, a young dancer with one disturbing trick. She could twist her head almost completely backwards. At first, she only did it on stage, framed as art. Then the off-stage clips began leaking. Casual moments, birthday parties, hallways, her head turning in directions a human spine shouldn't allow. Some called it extraordinary flexibility. Others, watching her vacant smile while her neck rotated, weren't so sure. The internet split between awe and dread. Deep down, every viewer felt the same quiet question. Were they watching a dancer, or something only pretending to be one? The mannequin head that moved. A mother sat watching TV in her living room. Downstairs, her daughter's styling mannequin head rested where it always did, silent, lifeless, glassy-eyed. Then, on camera, it moved, a slow turn like it was listening. The motion happened a second time, sharper, more deliberate. The little girl saw it. She screamed, leapt off the couch, and ran into her mother's arms. Oh my God, she just looked at me. They searched behind every piece of furniture in the room. The space was empty. The air was still. Just a plastic head, downstairs in the dark, deciding when to turn. The cemetery ghost in the red dress. Mekong Delta, Vietnam. 2 a.m. A young TikToker had heard the rumor for months. A ghost in a red dress appearing at this cemetery, always at this exact hour. He went to prove it was nonsense. He found her. She stood between the graves in traditional red silk, motionless, pale as the moon. Her eyes were black holes, empty wells staring directly into his lens. He stayed silent. He stayed steady. He simply lowered the phone and walked away, because some part of him knew that screaming would invite her closer. The headless woman in the Philippines, Olongapo City, Philippines. A security guard sipped his coffee and watched a normal street feed. A woman in a red shirt walked past. Calm, ordinary, unbothered. Then, mid-step, her head was gone. The trees swayed naturally. The lights flickered nothing. Everything else in the frame stayed perfect. Only her head had vanished, as if reality itself had erased it. He rewound the clip and played it again, slowing the footage frame by frame. Every pass revealed the same impossible second, a body still walking forward, with nothing left above its shoulders. The Tokyo elevator shapeshifter. A surveillance camera in a Tokyo elevator captured something the world is still arguing about. A woman stood quietly, alone, riding between floors. Her face began to change. Her hairline pulled back. Her jaw widened. Her features softened, then sharpened, until the woman in the elevator was no longer a woman. She was a man. Seconds later, she was a woman again. The transformation flickered back and forth, as if whatever was inside that body couldn't decide which mask to wear. Her identity was never confirmed. The elevator kept moving like nothing had happened. The spirit in the hotel mirror. A man checked into a quiet hotel in South Korea and stood in front of the bathroom mirror, rehearsing a speech. He filmed himself for practice, focused, alone, oblivious. But the camera caught something he didn't. In a smaller side mirror behind his shoulder, a pale figure was watching him, veiled, still, inches away from his body. Its face was barely human, drained of color, frozen in silent observation. He never felt it. He never sensed it. He only saw it later when he replayed the footage in his hotel bed, knowing he had not been alone in that bathroom. The face in the back seat. A mother named Leah was washing her car on a sunny afternoon, her small child strapped quietly into the back seat. The interior camera kept rolling. When she replayed the footage later, the world stopped. Floating behind her child's head was a face, twisted, hollow-eyed, watching. The image was sharp, undeniable, inches from her baby. She tore the car apart, every seat, every mat, every hidden corner. The vehicle was empty. The face had vanished. The next time she checked the camera, even the recording had erased itself, as if it had only ever wanted her to know it had been there. Andre the Giant's devil smile. It was a live TV interview, broadcast to millions. Wrestling legend Andre the Giant sat under the studio lights, calm, familiar, larger than life. Then, something changed. His eyes widened. His blinking stopped. For a few long seconds, his face seemed to stop being his face. A slow, deliberate smile crept across his mouth, stretching wider than it should, revealing teeth that looked all wrong under the lights. The clip survived decades. People still rewatch it, frame by frame, asking the same question. What briefly slipped through Andre the Giant on national television, and why did the camera catch it? The devoted dog at the Virgin Mary. A small church in Argentina sat quiet in the afternoon. The doors were open. A stray dog wandered in from the street, ribs showing through dusty fur. He ignored the pews. He overlooked the visitors. He walked straight to the statue of the Virgin Mary, stopped, and stared up at her face. Then, he whimpered, softly, almost in prayer, and lowered himself to the floor. Witnesses said the air shifted. The room grew warm. Calm settled over everyone inside. They called him Fulase. Whatever he saw above that altar remained a mystery. He refused to leave. Caught in the selfie loop, a passenger on a city bus noticed her first, a woman near the back, glued to her phone. She took a selfie, studied it, took another, studied it, repeated the cycle, the same expression, the same angle, the same empty stare into the screen. Minutes passed, then more. She held the pose without breaking. Her body stayed locked in a single repeating second, a glitch wearing human skin. Whatever was happening behind her eyes, she was no longer fully there. The mall mannequin that watched back. The night shift guard had walked the empty mall 1,000 times. Lifeless mannequins lined every shop window, frozen, painted, blank, until one wasn't. As he passed a familiar figure, he felt eyes on him. He glanced back. The mannequin's gaze had moved. He told himself it was nothing. Lighting. Exhaustion. He looped back to test it. This time the truth was undeniable. The painted eyes followed him. Slow and certain. Locked onto his every step. He raised his phone with shaking hands and recorded it. Somewhere in that silent mall, something was alive inside the plastic and watching. The crawling witch of Mexico. A security guard in Mexico settled in for a quiet night shift. The monitor flickered. Then, he saw it. Outside the building, in the dim camera glow, crouched a figure that should not exist. Arms too long. Legs bent the wrong way. A human shape stretched into something unholy. It stood completely still, head tilted, staring directly into the lens as though it knew. The moment it sensed the camera watching, it bolted into the darkness with sickening speed. Investigators found nothing. The yard was clean, empty of prints, witnesses, or evidence. Only the footage remained. Only the memory of those long, twisted limbs. The beggar with the brand-new iPhone. A late-night street in London. A man sat crumpled on the pavement, a worn begging bowl beside him, head lowered in misery. Pedestrians dropped coins, pitying his condition. One passerby slowed. Something didn't fit. Hidden under the beggar's coat, a screen glowed faintly. He was scrolling, casually, comfortably, on the newest model iPhone. The camera caught everything. The lie, the act, the fingers swiping through luxury while another hand begged for survival. It was the smallest reveal on the list, yet it carried a quiet warning. Cameras don't just capture monsters, they capture every face we hide. The twisted hand and the cat. A man sat calmly on his couch, cradling his cat, the security camera quietly recording. Suddenly, his middle finger jerked, then bent, then twisted backward, far past anything human anatomy should allow. He howled in pain, staring at his own hand in disbelief. The cat had already reacted first. Half a second before it happened, the animal leapt from his arms and bolted across the room, fur raised, eyes locked on something the man couldn't see. The footage offers no explanation. Only this: whatever pulled his hand backwards that day, the cat saw it coming first. Invisible hands on the dog's collar. July 2025. A man at work received a motion alert from his home camera. Strange, because the house was empty. He opened the feed. Stillness. Then his dog padded into view, tail low, ears twitching. The camera caught what no human eye could see. The dog's collar yanked sideways, pulled, twisted by something invisible, gripping it with patient force. The collar was sealed shut, impossible to remove by paw or accident. After that night, the dog grew sick, strangely, slowly, without cause. Whatever lived in that house had chosen its first victim. The Serbian dancing lady. Midnight. A woman named Olivia stood at her window, about to close the curtains, when she saw her. A figure outside, alone in the street, dancing. The motion was slow, hypnotic, feet sliding side to side in a rhythm that felt wrong, like a ritual older than language. Olivia couldn't look away. She raised her phone, mesmerized, and pressed record. The dancer froze. Her head snapped up. Her eyes found Olivia's window. Her face twisted into something inhuman. Olivia dropped the phone. Online, the warnings poured in. She had met the Serbian dancing lady. She was lucky to be alive. The Grim Reaper at the Vatican. During a routine service at the Vatican, surveillance cameras swept across the upper balconies as worshippers prayed below. There, against the ancient stone, stood a figure beyond explanation. Tall, cloaked, draped from head to foot in flowing black, motionless as carved death. The Grim Reaper itself, watching the congregation. Whispers spread through the crowd. Heads turned, phones rose. Yet the figure never moved. It never reacted. It never disappeared. When the footage went global, theories exploded. Staged shadow, optical trick, or something older waiting silently above the holiest ground on earth. Waiting, perhaps, to take someone home. The Brazilian forest woman. Brazil, 2025. A woman's body was found in a remote forest, far from any road, with no explanation for how she got there. The cause of death remained unknown. Witnesses were absent. Tracks were missing. Days later, surveillance footage surfaced, showing the same woman, alive, walking strangely down a quiet street. Hollow, distant, as if she were already gone. The location of that footage was over 7 hours away from the forest where her body lay. The timestamp? Recorded just 1 hour before she was discovered dead. The case is still open. The distance has never been explained. The subway stranger who wasn't quite right. A New Yorker heading home one late evening boarded the subway and felt the air shift. 2 skateboarders stood nearby. One of them, shaved head, hollow eyes, twitching shoulders, began screaming. Not at anyone, not at anything. Sharp, random outbursts echoed off the tile walls. His clothing was wrong. His posture was wrong. His face was wrong in a way no one could quite explain. The witness raised his phone slowly, recording from a distance, terrified to draw attention. The man was never identified. Whether anything human was actually riding that train is a question that still haunts the footage. 30 cameras. 30 warnings. The world is still watching, and so is something else. Hit like, drop your theories below, and subscribe for more. Stay safe. Stay watching.